So welcome back to the channel, guys. Tonight we are going to talk about the challenges behind the journey, and I'm going to let you know what weight I am for this week. It's week 20 of my incredible weight loss journey on Mounjaro. But before we get into that, I'm going to talk about what happened last week. I've received a lot of messages regarding what happened. Are you still doing videos? Now, I only missed 1 week, but I was very, very ill. I had the cold, okay? And it took me about 4 days, 5 days to recover. I was choked up and I couldn't film whatsoever. You didn't want to see me choked up. I was bad. Everything was just bad. So I decided not to do last week's episode and just do this week's episode. So I do apologize for that. I know a lot of people were counting on my weight loss and my journey, so I do apologise for that. However, sometimes you just can't film, and it was one of the reasons that I couldn't film, so I do apologise. As always, before we get started, if you can hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below, it's completely free, and also maybe consider hitting that hype button because that's also free and it helps support the channel. So let's talk about the challenges on Mounjaro, okay? First of all, let's talk about the mental and emotional side. And I'm talking about me, but you guys will be feeling this also, okay? I might be losing weight, okay? And the past couple of weeks, it's not been particularly good, okay? I'll be honest, I'll get to that point very, very soon. However, the emotional side to being on Mounjaro is tough, okay? The mental side, because you have to concentrate. I feel like I have to concentrate being on Mounjaro, okay? I need to get it in my head. I need to concentrate on the journey. I need to make sure that I don't make any mistakes. And it's hard. It's very, very hard. You look at yourself in the mirror and you look at yourself going, I'm improving. This is better for me. But on the other hand, it's very, very difficult to imagine yourself being a different weight, right? Being a bit skinnier, having different clothes. It's very, very emotional, okay? Because I'm comfortable the way I am just now. I've never been as comfortable like this ever before, okay? And I've only lost, what, 2.5 stone, just over that. So when I get to the 3 stone, the 3.5 stone, the 4 stone, what's going to change? It's going to get emotional. I know I'm filming it, okay? And I can go back on that anytime and go, wow, was that me? Was that me? And I can't get my head around it just yet. You know what I mean? It's very, very powerful experience to be in, right? I'm not only on a Mounjaro journey, I'm filming it, I'm vlogging it, I'm sharing my life with the world just now. Everybody who clicks on this is looking at me going, well, I didn't know what you looked like, what, 5 months ago before you started Mounjaro because I've not watched your videos. And this might be a good opportunity to hit that playlist and watch the previous videos to find out what my journey's been like. However, I can't get over that yet. The emotional side to that is very, very difficult. When I look in the mirror, right, I just look at a person staring back. And that's basically hard to understand sometimes. Let's talk about food and comfort. Okay, now food is a massive part of my journey. Okay, I need to eat less to lose weight, but I also need to eat healthier. And sometimes, out of boredom, I would look at food and go, right, I maybe need to eat. And I do resist quite a lot, but it's very, very difficult. Okay, I want to feel comfortable, so I'm thinking about food. Oh, could I go a wee snack? It's in my brain, you know what I mean? Food noises, okay, and that's been happening the past couple of weeks. And I need to stop that. Okay, I need to try and get back in a rhythm, right? Because I've struggled. I've struggled. I've been ill, okay, and that's made it worse because you just want to eat when you're ill, basically. You just want to eat anything. You're not interested in dieting at that point. And I was away on holiday. I've had some events that I've had to go to. I've had to create content as well, which is very, very difficult now. I'm finding it very, very difficult to not do so many food reviews. And I've not done many food reviews, but when I do a review, I try to not eat as much. I try to show it for the camera and then I chuck it away. So I'm not eating the whole portion. I'm basically just eating what I need to show to review it so I can give an honest review. But it's very, very hard. The emotional side to that is very, very hard. So I can combat that by doing different strategies. Okay, walking. Okay, I need to get back into walking. Guys, you need to support me here, okay? Right? We're going to go live. We're going to get back to the lives. Christmas is coming up as well, which makes things a wee bit more difficult. But we're going to do more lives, more walking. We're going to talk forever. We're just going to talk. Okay, I can talk. Anybody who knows me knows I can talk. Okay? All the other YouTubers out there who know me, who I've phoned and spoke to on the phone, they all know I can talk. And that may be an ADHD or autism thing, right? I don't know, right? But I just love to communicate with people. And that helps as well because you forget about the food. You you forget about everything, okay? And it helps me, okay? And that's what I'll continue to still do. But I need to get out there and do more walking and stop thinking about eating as much, okay? In the past 2 to 3 weeks, it's just been terrible for me. I've been ill. I've had some personal things as well that are going on. And this is me being honest as well, okay? I need to be honest with you guys because if I don't tell you the real truth behind my journey, then what's the point in doing this vlog, okay? You can either support me, criticize me, whatever you want to do, right? I don't mind criticism, okay? You can have a go at me saying, I knew you would do this, I knew you'd do that. But you just need to support people, okay? People make mistakes. People people find it difficult to. We're all different. We're all different human beings. The only difference I have different in my life is I vlog, okay? And that's hard not to create content. And you see what the camera sees. You don't always see everything. I only show you what you need to see. But I try to be honest, open and honest to everything I show in real life, okay? But yeah, don't take into it too much regarding the food vlogs and stuff like that because I don't eat everything. And at the end of the day, I still need to produce content. And I've done a video on this in the past explaining why I still need to do content. I could be losing more weight than what I should do, but because I do content, I'm at a slower pace. And we'll get on to the weight loss pretty soon. But that's the food and comfort side. Talking about being honest, okay, you need to get Sapriva, by the way. Sapriva will help you on your weight loss journey, okay? Only 3 calories, and I've got the milk chocolate here, and I put it in my yogurt, okay? The missus puts that in her coffee, okay? It's the best thing we've ever got in our entire lives. Absolutely incredible. Only 3 calories, well worth the money. It lasts for a very long time. So if you're looking to help yourself along your weight loss journey or any time, 3 calories. So it's your sugar alternative. Okay, so it's everything sugar is, but in this wee tub here. And it tastes really, really good. Now, I'm honest, okay? When I tell you something's good, it's good. I highly recommend it. Now, the only reason I keep recommending it is because I want people to have the same support that I am. And I've got other products to share with you also, which I'll be doing in a later video. But Sapriva is my favourite. I even took it on holiday, and it was the best thing I ever done because the yogurt on holiday was just bland. I mixed this in and I got myself some flavoured chocolate yogurt, and it helps a lot, trust me. So get your Sapriva now. Honestly, it's well worth the money. It lasts a long time. Now, I am going to do a giveaway, okay? I've decided to give back to the community. So I've got some of these to go away, okay? I'm going to buy 5. I'm going to show the receipt as well, so you know that I've paid for it, okay? But I'm going to buy 5 and I'm going to give it away to 5 people. Now, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, because in next week's video, I should be explaining how I'm going to do the competition. Either next week or the week after, I'm going to explain how the competition. It's a free competition, and it's to win one of these, okay? You can pick your flavour, okay? I'll have different flavours, and I'll have the mint chocolate, I'll get the vanilla, and I might have another one also. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to give back something to the viewers who are on the weight loss journey. And if you're not on the weight loss journey and watching this, thank you for your support. And you might want it as well. You might already have it, but it's well worth it, trust me. So, what have I learned being on Mounjaro? Well, sometimes it's not all about changing what I eat, it's about the brain as well, okay? It's about changing how I think. And I've not dialed that in yet, okay, but I know most of it comes from the brain. And I need to get in the right mindset, okay? Now, the past couple of weeks have been terrible for me, okay? I'm just going to admit that right now, okay? And that's going to reflect my weight loss or weight gain. Now, I'm going to put it on the screen just now of my current weight, okay? Now, I've got a lot of people out there counting on me, and I failed, and I'm sorry, okay? Now, I haven't gained a lot of weight, I'll be honest with you. I'm still in the 1910 mark, and I've stayed that way for the past 2 weeks. I've been ill. I was ill 4 or 5 days. I wasn't really dieting, but I was eating normal, having my dinner, having my breakfast, having my lunch. Probably not putting in a big enough effort, and I do apologise for that. I'm only human at the end of the day. And this week, I had it in my head, you know what, I can't get in the rhythm. So I'm just eating normal. I'm not really walking much the now, okay? And I need to get into that. And that's what I was talking about earlier, right? We're going to get back out, we're going to walk, we're going to do lives. You guys are going to come along to the live. And yeah, Edinburgh Christmas is coming up, so we're going to do some videos. I've still got lots of Mexico videos to put out. Okay, so if you see Edinburgh videos and Mexico videos, I'm just editing them when I can. Okay, and I've got obviously Edinburgh Christmas coming up, so I need to film that. I've been invited to a few events as well, so I need to go to them. I don't really need to go to them, but they're good for content and they're good for meeting people, meeting new creators, and yeah, getting an insight to the world that I don't really go to. But I'll continue to be honest and open about my weight loss and other things, okay? As I said before, you can trust me. If I tell you this is good, it's good. If I tell you this is good, it's good. If I tell you this light's good, it's good, right? You can trust everything that comes out my mouth. I tend not to lie, okay? I maybe twist it a wee bit, but I don't lie out there because I don't believe in that, okay? I believe in honesty. I set up this YouTube channel to be honest, okay, and not tell porcupines. I don't like how things are done. There's a thing on TikTok just now regarding a camera that's terrible. Everybody's just wanting the £2 commission, right? And that annoys me a lot because they're getting sent these items and all they want is commission. That's it. They're not interested in telling you. They're not. They're just saying, "Oh, this is good," and they block the comments that they like to see, and people fall for it. And then they get the item, and it's like, "Oh, this is terrible." Honestly, I just want to be honest, but I have to buy most of my stuff because products they don't want to send me them. And I don't do a lot of TikTok to be fair, but I'm going to start to do a wee bit more so people can understand who I am as a human being and believe what I say. So if I tell you this camera is the best camera going or it's well worth getting, then you're going to trust my advice. But yeah, what a week! What a week! Out last week, I'm back this week. So we'll continue our weekly updates all the way up to Christmas. But if you've got questions for me, put them in the comments below, okay? You can criticize me, you can be nice to me, you can say anything you want as long as it's respectful, okay? I don't like bad comments when it's not respectful. There's a lot of people not supporting me during this journey. And well, when I say a lot, I say about maybe 4 or 5 people out of everybody who watches this. But yeah, we all need to be supported. We all have different mindsets. Some days you're going to have bad days. Some days you're going to have good days. You're going to have more good days than anything. I've still lost an incredible amount of weight. I just need to get back in the groove, okay? I've still got to May. Remember my target for May? 16, 17 stone. I need to get that. Well, I'm away to Tenerife on the 20th. So I need to try and get down a wee bit before that. So even half a stone, I'll be next 3 weeks, like £6 or something. I'll be happy with anything. I want to try and beat that 19 threshold because I feel like I've hit a dead end just now, but that's my mind playing games. Anyway, we're going to leave the video there, ladies and gentlemen. If you've loved this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you consider it, hit that hype button also because that's completely free. But for this week, thanks for joining me. Sorry about last week, but we'll continue on. We'll stride on, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye bye.